We're going to be turning this into something a little bit cooler. Now, if you do mod G-Shocks regularly, you will be able to recognize this tin almost instantly, because I think they do come along with a lot of these mod kits that you find on AliExpress, which I'll be linked down below, of course. So here's the housing. I already resized it to my wrist because I don't want to be messing around with it on camera, but I did open it and close it a few times to see if it ever did fail on me, and no, the quality was all solid. It was really good, it fit perfectly, and I have messed around with the silver ones in the past, and yeah, I do find them quite similar, but for some reason, the silver one felt a little bit heavier, which is definitely a placebo. I might be chatting out my bum. Yeah, here we go. I'm just going to quickly remove this from the cushion, and this is quite a unique color way. I don't really see it very often, and it's a mod that you can always reverse. It's not permanent, it's just a screw in and drop in process. All you have to do is remove the 4 screws in the corners, very easy. Yeah, I think next time I'll use the screwdrivers that I have as opposed to the ones that it came with, because I found them a bit small than it should have been. Got some quick release spring bars. It's always easier when it's quick release, trust me, I hate messing around with these. Probably my least favorite part when dealing with a watch. But yeah, look at that beautiful dial. Now you just got to remove the case with something that's made of plastic. You can use a flathead screwdriver, I know a bunch of people do that, but using plastic against plastic is always a bit more reassuring, I'll give you that. So yeah, moving it, it's pretty easily removed with that tool. Now you have the G-Shock core, as you'd call it. So yeah, just microfibering it off a little bit, all looking clean, all polished. I never see many people talking about the black and gold glossy G-Shock, which is always surprising. It might be a certain taste, but yeah, here we go, just easily dropping it in, and it already looks so cool, man. What you have to do is to screw it back in. Now, I do want to note that you can use the screws that it came with, the OEM screws if you will, but it did come with some all black screws which would look quite clean. However, I'd rather use the ones that G-Shock made themselves, if you know what I mean. But you can always switch out the screws, as I said, it's very easy to do it. Yeah, I'm opting to use the screwdrivers on my own because I find that to be much nicer fit. I almost felt like I was forcing it to be unscrewed with the screwdrivers it came with. So it's always a cool novelty that it comes with that. I did notice that this screw in particular didn't sit as flush as the ones around the other case, and I do find that common with a lot of these mod kits. There's always that one screw that doesn't fit perfectly. It's so weird. So I might opt to use a black one in the future, but for now I think it's all good. It looks great under the light, and let's see what it looks like on the wrist. Here we go. Now I am a right hand wearer. I decided to use the left hand, and it looks really cool. Very shiny. Gotta love the octagonal design, and it does stand out much more with that black steel look. I'm thinking of doing an hour marker mod in the future. Maybe some purple hour markers on an all black G-Shock would look pretty unique. Yeah, as I said, the links to the mod kit will be in the description, and you can always reuse this stainless steel bracelet on another G-Shock if you own it. It's almost like Lego in that sense.